In the rush of everyday life, in the noise of cities, in the endless movement of people, there are voices that remain unheard. These are not voices of power, nor voices of wealth. They are soft, weak cries, sometimes just a whimper, sometimes nothing more than silent eyes staring into emptiness. Every street hides such stories. Every corner shelters forgotten lives. Today we bring forward one of these stories. Not just a story of rescue, but a story of resilience. Not just the struggle of a dog, but the rediscovery of humanity. A small dog lies on the side of the road. His body looks fragile, his fur dirty and rough, his frame reduced to skin and bone. The world has walked past him countless times, cars rushing, people moving, yet no one stopping. He is invisible in a world too busy to care. But within those weak, tired eyes, a question still lingers. Will someone ever stop for me? When the rescuers find him, the sight is heartbreaking. His legs barely move, his ribs are visible, and his breathing is shallow. For a moment, it feels as though life is hanging by a thread, ready to slip away at any second. The rescuers kneel down slowly, not to frighten him, but to show that they have come with kindness. The dog watches, unsure. His body flinches, his ears fold back, his eyes are filled with fear. To him, humans have always been a source of pain, of neglect. But this time is different. The rescuers extend their hands, not harsh, not rushed, but gentle. They offer water, and the dog, though weak, struggles to lift his head. A few drops touch his dry tongue. It is not just water. It is the taste of hope. With careful hands, they lift him. His body trembles in fear, but slowly he realizes that no harm is coming. This is the first step. The moment a broken soul begins to trust again. His eyes, though still full of pain, blink softly as though whispering, "Maybe I am safe now." The rescuers carry him with care, wrapping him in a blanket. Every step they take is filled with purpose, the purpose of saving a life that the world had already given up on. The car ride to the shelter is quiet. The dog lies still, exhausted, but deep within, there is a faint relief. For the first time in a long while, he is not alone. At the shelter, the battle begins. Every rescue is a race against time. Dehydration, malnutrition, infections, wounds, all of them fight against the rescuers' efforts. But sip by sip, bite by bite, medicine by medicine, they start to turn the tide. The dog is given his first proper meal. At first he eats slowly, unsure if the food truly belongs to him. His tongue hesitates, his teeth weakly bite. Then, as hunger takes over, he eats with desperation, as though afraid it might be taken away. The rescuers watch not with pity, but with relief. Each bite means life is returning still. The road is not easy. His wounds are cleaned. Bandages are applied. Medicines are given. Sometimes he cries in pain. Sometimes he resists, not understanding that these hands are here to heal, not to hurt. But the rescuers are patient. They whisper softly. They stroke his head. They give him time. And slowly, slowly, the dog begins to understand he is safe. Days turn into nights, and nights into days. The dog's body, once frail, begins to show signs of strength. He tries to stand, his legs trembling beneath him. The first attempt fails. He collapses. But the rescuers cheer him on, their voices filled with encouragement. He tries again, and again, until one day he takes his first step. Each small victory becomes a celebration. His first wag of the tail, his first bark after weeks of silence, his first playful nibble at the caretaker's hand. These moments, though small, are monumental. They show not just physical recovery, but the return of trust, the return of joy. Bath time becomes another milestone. The dirt and dust of the streets are washed away, revealing the beauty beneath. His fur, once dull and rough, begins to shine. His wounds, once open and raw, begin to heal. Each day brings a new layer of transformation. Weeks pass. The dog who once lay lifeless on the street now runs across the shelter yard. His tail wags freely, his eyes sparkle with life. He plays with toys, chases after balls, and even cuddles against the rescuers who once were strangers. The fear in his eyes is gone. In its place, there is trust. In his smile, there is gratitude. His loneliness has been replaced by belonging. He is no longer astray, no longer forgotten. He is alive. Truly alive, the rescuers watch him with pride. They remember the weak, fragile creature they first lifted from the ground, and they see now a joyful, vibrant soul, full of life. This transformation is not just physical, it is spiritual. It is proof of what compassion can do. But for every dog like him, there are countless others still waiting. On every street and every city, there are abandoned animals suffering in silence. Many will never be seen, never be saved. Their stories will remain untold. This rescue reminds us of a truth too often forgotten. Kindness is powerful. It is not limited by wealth or by status. Even the smallest act, a bowl of food, a cup of water, a gentle touch, can mean the difference between life and death. To rescue an animal is not just to save a life. It is to restore dignity. It is to tell a soul that it matters, that it belongs, that it is not alone. And in doing so, we rediscover something within ourselves, a humanity that often gets lost in the noise of the world. This is not just the story of a rescued dog. It is the story of humanity rediscovered. It proves that when we choose compassion, we don't just save lives, we heal broken souls. We create a world where kindness becomes the language that connects us all. And in the end, the true measure of our humanity is not found in wealth or power or success. It is found in how we treat those who cannot speak for themselves. Because when we choose to listen to the silent cries, when we choose to act with love, we do not just change one life. We change the world.